Bless it, bless it. Hey, it's your humble host, Big Truck. We about to play a clip from our girl, Virtuous Woman. Go to her channel, show the queen some love. Conversation and reviews. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. Let's go.
A topic that has taken over social media, dating culture, and modern womanhood, and it's time to expose it for what it really is. We're talking about modern day prostitution, the new cultural scam wrapped in cute slogans like get the bag, sis, know your worth, soft life, independence, and secure the lifestyle.
How many times have we heard that? How many times have we, men, how many times have we heard women say that exact same thing each and every time of our interaction? Ladies, just be honest. If you out there slinging ass, just say so. If it's transactional, just say so. You don't need to disguise it and give it fancy words. I respect an individual more if they honest and straightforward. That way I get to decide.
It used to be called what it truly was, selling intimacy, selling access, selling yourself, has now been rebranded, repackaged, and glamorized as empowerment. The world told women that using men financially was a sign of confidence, that transactional relationships were a form of strength, that sexual leverage was a form of value, and that feminism meant monetizing your body while pretending it's liberation. But behind the makeup, filters, flights, handbags, and lifestyle photos is a darker truth. This new empowerment is nothing more than modern prostitution disguised as self-love.
But it also goes to show the lies. You brought into feminism. A large number of women brought into feminism. And now it's came back around full circle, and now y'all suffering. Wintertime is here, ladies. What are you going to do now? What are your plans?
It's a trap wearing a crown. It's dysfunction marketed as freedom. It's generational damage pretending to be independence. And countless women are falling for it, thinking they're leveling up, while really they're spiraling down. Today, we're breaking down the lies, the consequences, and the harsh reality behind this modern sexual hustle culture that's destroying long-term relationships, corrupting femininity, and leaving women more lonely and more broken than ever. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment, and share this discussion. And if you'd like to support the channel, hit the thanks button. Just click the 3 dots under the video and you'll see it right there. Modern day prostitution, how a generation turned sexual access into a hustle and now pretends it's empowerment. Let's stop sugarcoating it. The modern sexual marketplace is prostitution with better lighting, better branding, and better Wi-Fi. We can dance around the labels all day, but the behavior is the same. Trading intimacy for money, selling fantasy for cash, dating as a financial strategy, letting strangers fund your life because you're attractive, uploading your body piece by piece for subscription money, pretending it's not prostitution.
And this is sad. It's sad. It's sad as fuck, especially a large number of women, mainly Black women, participating in this too. And is that how you want to be viewed as? When you're done getting ran through, you're done getting used, you're put up in the tool shed because you were labeled a garden tool. Now all of a sudden you want a relationship. How can you expect someone to take you seriously with that type of history, with that type of past? Number one. Number two, it's easy for you to set yourself up to get deleted because you can play with the wrong person and you'll mess around and find out.
It happens indoors and has a terms of service. Welcome to the era where a generation was told, if you can't earn it, monetize yourself. And instead of challenging the culture, millions ran with it. When the rebrand, prostitution turned into a career path. In the old world, prostitution was something most women hoped to escape, not something they bragged about. Today, it's marketed as empowerment, entrepreneurship, getting the bag, finally owning your value.
Also, self-love, self-care. All of these little statements, all of these little quotes, these little graham cracker quotes, and it's the same thing. It comes up with the same meaning. just worded different.
Modern society didn't eliminate prostitution. It glorified it, expanded it, and normalized it through influencer culture, luxury girl fantasies, and a toxic obsession with validation. A ring light replaced a street corner, and suddenly everyone pretends it's something new. 2, the hustle mentality has wrought everyone's standards. The script handed to modern women is shockingly transactional. Don't give him anything unless he pays. Make him invest in you. You're stupid if you date without benefits. Men exist to sponsor your lifestyle. This is prostitution dressed up as dating. It's not romance. It's not partnership. It's not empowerment. It's a cold business deal where men exist to fund a lifestyle and women exist to provide entertainment and access. Everything is for sale now: private photos, time, company, even fake affection. The hustle has infected real relationships to the point where many women openly trade intimacy for lifestyle upgrades while insisting, "I'm not that kind of girl." No, you're exactly that kind of girl. 3, social media turned bragging into a career and self-respect into an obstacle. The internet convinced women that boundaries are optional. Modesty is oppression, shock value is confidence, and attention equals worth. So what happened? Millions now film themselves half naked for strangers, sell content they can never erase.
And now, most are not understanding that whatever you put on the internet stays there until you even after you DIE. Which I don't care. Same women talking about they looking for a man, they need a man, they want a man. But yeah, you go on their TikTok page, they twerking half naked, dropping it like it's hot, picking it up when it's cold. Acting like uncontrolled heathens. Acting like big lip beasts. Acting like wild animals. But yet, you want a man to respect you. Let's talk about that. How does that work? The things you asking for, but yet you're not willing to do on your end. But you want him to do things for you, but you do very little for him. It's not making sense. But y'all are finding out. The more men are walking away from y'all, the more men are not choosing y'all, the more men are not showing up on your doorstep and on your radar. Now you're starting to get it. It's like, wait a minute, it's not what we thought. Of course it's not. What you think was going to happen? This prostitution lifestyle that you came up with, that you decide to sell your soul to get, is actually not benefiting you in the way you thought it was.
Grade their future relationships, and then demand to be treated like traditional, high-value women later. It's delusion at scale. Women want the freedom of the sexual marketplace with the respect of the traditional marketplace. They want short-term money with long-term reputational immunity. They want liberation without consequences. But it doesn't work like that. The internet never forgets, and future partners don't either. 4, the consequences are already here, loud and ugly. The fallout is hitting in real time. Rising loneliness among women, declining marriage prospects.
And they hear it. We hear it. We see it. They see it. Men are not dating modern women. Men are not marrying modern women. Men are not even showing up to modern women events. They're not. Men have simply picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they walked on. Modern women are getting rejected left and right and left. And they don't like it. That's why they go on TikTok, making them damn videos. Every video crashing out, especially about men, we see it. Those are modern feminist women. She has no problem telling a man, these are the things I would do for the person I'm in a relationship with. That's what men want to hear. Not just that, but she also backs it up with action. She shows it.
Collapsing trust in relationship, skyrocketing mental health issues, deep regret from those who aged out of the market, fewer men wanting to commit, more women realizing too late that monetized sexuality has no exit strategy. Some women try to pivot back to good woman mode in their late 20s or 30s, only to discover the marketplace changed, but their options shrank. You can sell access to your body. What you can't sell is innocence twice. You can monetize your appeal. What you can't monetize is long-term loyalty. Some women realize too late that the quick money came with a long tail of damage. 5. The harsh truth. You can't live like a product and expect to be loved like a person. Modern prostitution isn't just about sex. It's about identity. When a woman turns herself into a commodity, her relationships become transactions, her self-worth becomes external, her intimacy becomes performative.
Then another question needs to be had. Where are the fathers? A large number of women's behavior came from single-parent household, mainly being at home with mama, mirroring what mama does. And then it goes back to those childhood traumas. What did you see? What happened to you? What you grew up around? All those factors play a part.
Boundaries become negotiable, and her future becomes fragile. You cannot build a stable life on top of a persona designed for strangers' consumption. You cannot treat your body like a storefront and then demand that future partners pretend the store never existed. You cannot trade intimacy for income and escape the consequences because you renamed it something softer.
But they do it. They do it every day, all day. And then they pay the consequences when it doesn't work in their favor. Or they don't get what they think they should get. See, the harsh reality is real. If you don't want your cage to be rattled, well, shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down.
The core issue no one wants to admit. Modern-day prostitution exploded for one reason: it's easy. Easier than building a career. Easier than developing character. Easier than learning discipline. Easier than pursuing stable relationships. Easier than facing life's demands. The culture offered shortcuts. Millions took them. Now we're watching the bill come due. Modern culture has spent the last decade aggressively rebranding irresponsible behavior as empowerment. What used to be universally recognized as exploitation, self-degradation, and transactional intimacy has been repackaged as ambition and self-worth. Social media has played a massive role in this transformation, glamorizing lifestyles funded by men, pushing the idea that a woman's value comes from how much money she can extract from a man, not from her character, femininity, or stability. Instead of encouraging women to build real skills, to cultivate healthy relationships, or to develop meaningful partnerships, the culture promotes shortcuts, short-term gain disguised as long-term empowerment. But underneath the surface lies the truth. It's not empowerment. It's a modern spin on prostitution with better lighting and a filter.
Ladies, you have to be willing to change the way you think. You have to be willing to change the way you move. You have to be willing to take accountability and look at yourself and the role that you play.
Disturbing shift has happened in the mindset of many women. They no longer view men as a husband, but as financial opportunities. The idea is no longer about building a life together, but about monetizing every interaction, every date, and every ounce of femininity they possess. Words like provider have been twisted into ATM. Feminine energy has been weaponized and commercialized. Instead of emotional connection, it's what can he buy me? Instead of compatibility, it's what can he finance? Instead of building a family, it's how can I take advantage?
I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Let me know in the comments of what you think. Do you agree or you disagree?